Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Infinite Light Brigade. I'm your host, Ethan Hatfield.
And I'm the other host, Hudson Raps.
And this is cool because this is our second recording session. We
Yeah.
originally did it back inside Hudson's hometown and like all the same. So the first 3 episodes were all done in the same time frame, but now we're starting to record weekly so we can keep up a little bit.
So that way it's a little more up to date. So like if there is something that we talk about that's like, that sounds a little old, in the first 3, that's because it was recorded a month removed from the first episode.
Yeah, has it been over a month since we recorded those?
It's been over a month.
Wow. Time flies.
Yeah, time does.
Yeah, but so this is the second time we're recording, and now that we get to do them weekly, we can give you a little bit more like current with our lives, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And speaking of current, as far as YouTube goes, we now have 8 subscribers, and
Whole 8,
yep, yeah, we're
Magnificent
climbing up
8.
there. No, man,
not 7. Fuck 7.
dude, that's some PewDiePie numbers.
I mean, hey,
You like that joke because he's the top subscribed person. So it's funny
it's
because it's
current.
not like people will get it. Don't worry.
we don't have to explain our jokes.
All right, whatever, man. Alrighty, so today, before we get into anything, Hudson had a specific story he wanted to tell me. I don't know if this is going to be anything like the Beatles one, but he's looking for.
It's not gonna be as long, I don't think, that story. And I mean, obviously, this is another one where we can write into this person. And,
Yeah.
this
Oh, no
person's
way, I can
actually
write
current. Yeah,
another
are you
email?
kidding me? Oh my god! All right, so
we haven't. Hold on, because just to let you guys know, if you haven't listened to our, it says the second episode, but it's the third one we uploaded because the Valentine's Day one was a special. Just listen to it, you'll get it. Like some guy, just to give you the short
crazy
story,
person.
some crazy person said that he went to an alternate dimension where the Beatles didn't break up, brought back some of the music, and just listen to the whole story. We wrote him an email, but apparently Hudson has another crazy story to tell me, and I'm ready to listen.
all right, so this isn't. It gets crazier, but for those of our listeners who are around our age, most of you probably don't know Dear Abby, the advice column.
Wait, do they know how old we are?
Probably. I mean,
I'm
the way we talk.
72, and
I'm the 89.
Hudson's 13.
It's
an unlikely
creepy boys having
friendship.
friends.
Dude, age is just a number. Just ask Milo.
Oh god, shut the fuck up. I hate that motherfucker. But
Continue.
anyways, so Dear Abby was this advice column that used to be like a big thing in the paper, like in every like paper, I believe in every state there's a version of this. It's the same thing. It's Dear Abby. I just don't know where they put it. But it's basically an advice column. So like here's one I'm going to read to you, just like what Dear Abby kind of used to be.
Okay.
Dear Abby, my girlfriend and I have been in a huge disagreement lately. Since we can't seem to settle it, I'm asking for your help. I say that because tomatoes are technically fruits, tomato is a smoothie. She disagrees because tomatoes are the only fruit in ketchup. Please tell me, is ketchup a smoothie? And if so, why? Spencer in
people
Arizona.
are going through a rough patch.
I know, dude. It's crippling their relationship, really.
Honestly,
Like,
I feel bad.
and I know, right? So then Abby will respond to your letter and be like, she goes, Dear Spencer, your question is a first. In my opinion, ketchup is more of a puree than a smoothie. A smoothie suggests a beverage is drinkable, and I don't think ketchup qualifies, which you're wrong. You can drink ketchup. It's just gross.
It's just fucking disgusting.
You just can't do it. So that's basically the gist. And like I have other ones where like this family is like hosting a Christmas party that started out small, and like recently it's grown to close to 100 people.
Oh, geez.
But now,
how did they get there?
I don't know. But they don't talk to these people like of that much. And the only time they talk to these people is when they're like, hey, are we coming to the party this year? Are we invited to the party? When is the party?
Yeah.
So like, or like Abby, we're tight on money. So she's like, hey, like if someone has the gall to ask you why that you didn't invite them to the party, or that you responded with we're not doing it this year, or everyone's bringing their own thing, like to say like we have to cut costs. So like like it's average advice stuff, and like the last like little like because like these are all like casual kind of problems that like Dear Abby is known for.
Okay.
And like this other couple
nothing
is
too huge.
No, like this next one is Dear Abby, my husband and I are like would like to have a party to celebrate, but we're not sure if we should. The party is for that we just paid off our mortgage, and while other people have chosen to get new cars, new things, new this, new that, we decided to drive our old cars. We decided to stay like like getting older things, like pinching our pennies. And now, like, we can finally, like, we want to have a party to, like, you know, celebrate that we're going to have an extra, like, flow of money coming in.
Uh-huh.
They're like, should we celebrate? And Dear Abby's like, well, yeah, no, if they're your real friends, like, they'll celebrate with you, like, blah, 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 but whatever. So,
all right.
since I read these at work when I'm bored an awful lot, and, like, this, I literally discovered this probably about a year ago last year. I was like, Dear Abby, like, I think I've heard about this. Things have deteriorated into madness.
Wait,
It
so...
is phenomenal. So here's one that's like,
All right.
it's not that bad, but it's kind of weird. Dear Abby, my niece has a 1-year-old son. Neither my niece or the baby's father are religious, and they have chosen not to baptize the baby. My sister, the baby's grandmother, while not wanting to impose her beliefs on the parents, come from a generation of even couples who do not demonstrate religious acts normally had their baby baptized. We want to know if it would be okay if while my sister watches the baby that we go have it secretly baptized. We do not need to have an officiant or any religious present, and of course, we would not tell the baby's parents. Would this be appropriate?
Okay,
Mortified in Montana.
So they want to be like, hey, we'll watch your kid while you're out, and then while the parents are out, go and get it baptized?
Yes.
Alrighty.
So Dear Abby's like, no, that's not okay. If, like, I'm sure that if it would be, like, if it was okay, you wouldn't have written to me. My advice is not to do anything like this behind that. So, like, you know, kind of getting a little, like...
Well, wait, do we know Abby's religious preference, or...
She is very good. She has no preference to anything.
Uh-huh. Is
She's
Abby a good Catholic girl?
I mean, this is her... Well, like, and here's the thing, like, Abby was her mom's name. Like, this is, like, a second-generation thing going on now.
Oh, so this
the
is
current
like... This is the
Dear Abby,
second gen of Dear Abby.
Yes, this is Gen 2. And Gen 2's got to deal with a lot more
Well,
issues
wait, is
than
it
Gen 1.
Is it Jen or Abby?
Gen 2. I don't know her real name. Where is it? It says it somewhere on this website. I'm reading these off a website, and I don't pay for the paper because it's all free online because we were joking one day. But okay. And now, here goes another one that's a little, not bad, but just like stepping into new territory for Dear Abby, I feel, from what most people know. Dear Abby, my husband and I have been married for 35 years. Our sex life was never very active, but we've been each other's soulmates and best friends forever. So, like, okay, like, all right.
Oh, no.
We had a rough few years early on, but managed to come back together, and our relationship is great. Here's the turn. Recently, while I was setting up a new email, I saw some messages that he had sent in response to requests from married men looking to have sex with other married men.
Oh.
I just can't reconcile with this man. This man I know. However, I'm not sure it's true. I'm not sure if I should tell him I know, or should I try to forget? After all, maybe the reason he's looking for sexual satisfaction somewhere else, more than anything, is because I'm not satisfying his needs. I'm surprised he's not looking for a woman, though. I sure am confused. What should I do? Soulmates in Texas.
She should grow a penis. If I was Abby, that's what I'd tell her, because clearly that's what's missing.
Obviously, like, this dude thought he was straight at the beginning of your relationship, or maybe knew he was gay and didn't, want to come to terms with it or come out. But I don't. Anyways, Dear Abby's like, she goes, I seriously doubt this is your fault. Your husband doesn't look for women to satisfy his sexual needs or drives because his orientation may be that of a homosexual or bisexual rather
His
than
college
heterosexual.
orientation.
I know, right?
His college orientation is bisexual.
Oh, God.
Dude, he's going to orientation now. He's got to
Let
pack
him go to
his sleeping
orientation.
bag.
Just let him get it out of his system.
This is where he figures out if he's going to fit in.
I know, right? Come on. These are a couple important days.
What clique is he going to be in? What lunch table he's going to sit at? Come on, he's got to figure it out.
He's got to... Okay, and then I was like, if you say you are soulmates and best friends, they do not keep secrets from each other. I do think you should level with him about what you discovered. Is he having sex outside your marriage? And if so, is that okay with you? If you had sexual relations with him over the past few years, make an appointment with a doctor you feel would be okay to check you for STDs.
When did STDs come into this?
It didn't. Abby
The
just
hell,
assumes
Abby?
because he's sleeping around, and coincidentally he's sleeping around with dudes, that like he
Oh.
obviously has a disease.
Oh, so gay men just are full of diseases? What the fuck, Abby? Did
fucking
Rent
around.
not teach you anything?
Come on now, we all learn from that.
Yeah. All right. Just because they're gay and dance around in Santa suits doesn't mean they have. Well, in this case, they had diseases, but like,
That was a different point. These
That was
people
one.
probably don't.
yeah.
It's fucked up, Abby.
God damn, Abby.
I'm mildly disappointed in you. Mildly, because sometimes you give some advice that is no chill and just savage. So
Yeah, Abby don't give a fuck.
Oh, they're like here's one right now. This is like the last one before the big one I want to talk to you about.
All right, so there is one that this has been leading up to.
Yes. Like
Alrighty.
a big one. There's a bunch of questions. Anyways, dear Abby, I'm a 50-year-old male who's been dating a younger girl who is 28 for a year now.
Dude.
Everything has been great except for
Fucking
one
savage.
thing. I am
What?
a virgin.
What?
We recently discussed having relations and both agreed that we want to. There is just one problem. I have really talked myself up. I lied and told her I am much larger than I actually am. Abby, I am terrified she will dump me after she sees me and my small penis. I added the small penis. Please give me some advice. Needs help fast.
Wait, did it say that they were both virgins?
No, just him.
Just him? Oh, so at least he can still lose it before prom night.
Right? I mean, he's 50, but
Well, I mean before her prom night.
she's 28.
Wait, 28?
28.
I thought you said 18.
No, 28, sorry. For our listeners, it's 28. I might have said 18. 28.
Ah, dang it. Well, there goes that
So-
goofy coming-of-age comedy.
I know, right? Come on now. The 50-year-old version of the sequel to the 40-year-old version, no tickets will be sold. But Abby goes, from what my sexperts tell me, like, come on, just say experts, Abby. Like, stop.
I want to know Abby's sex credentials.
I want to know who her sexperts are. I want to message them.
She's got a team of them.
Must have. She must. Anyways, from what they tell me, many men at one time or another needlessly worry about their size. Before you embark on this very important adventure with this young lady, you need to level with her. Perhaps the story of Pinocchio would be a logical place to start.
So what you're
Abby.
saying is, he should lie so his penis grows more?
Exactly. Like, you
Wow,
get it.
Abby.
You understand what's going on. You
I
feel
understand,
it.
Abby. I feel like I know her.
I feel like we all know Dear Abby in one sense or another.
Does,
But-
all right.
Wait, does what? You go ahead.
I was going to ask, was this the one that you wanted to tell me? Did you say?
Oh no. That's the last one being like this is the territory we're getting into.
Okay, so tell me that one, and then I'll ask my question.
All right, here is the final one, like the one that this has been kind of leading to. And there's a bunch of and I'll just read it and then we can discuss. Dear Abby, I have had a best friend for more than 20 years. We met when we were 18 and have been inseparable ever since. I was the best man in his wedding. When his first child was born, I traveled 6 hours to be at the hospital when, in quotes, not her real name, Sarah was born. I have never missed a birthday or a Christmas. When my friend announced they were moving to Arizona from Ohio, I knew I couldn't be away from him and his family, so I moved as well. I have no family of my own, and I adore his 2 girls.
Oh,
Well-
no way.
Sarah just turned 13 this year, and like most teenagers, she's distancing herself from her family, and even more so from me.
And
When her
even
mom and-
more, she hasn't bled yet.
Oh,
Just
stop.
how he likes them.
Stop. When her mom and dad invite me for dinner or a family get-together, she barely acknowledges me or says hi and asks how I'm doing.
Sarah's
She
a little
wants-
fucking tease.
She wants nothing to do with me, and it breaks my heart. I love her and consider her family.
That's
My-
boring now. I'm disinterested.
Wait. My question is, should I continue to go support her at her sporting events at school? I've never missed a game. Do I continue to shower her with gifts? On one hand, I think it's just a phase she's going through and to change nothing, hoping
And in
one
the
day
other hand is his penis.
hoping that one day she realizes I'm her biggest cheerleader and recognizes the love I have for her. On the other hand, I think she's acting like a little spoiled brat, and she doesn't know how to treat people, and then I want nothing to do with her. How should I handle this? The ununcle in Arizona. So, Ethan, before I read anything near to Abby's response, what do you think?
How do I think Abby's going to respond?
No, what do you think's going on? Because, like, I have my own theories of, like, what this guy, like, what's going on in this guy's head.
I mean, I don't know. I know I was making jokes, but I honestly feel like this guy has some kind of, like, sexual attraction towards this young girl, and that's why he's so upset. And it's creepy, but that's all I can really say.
That's what I thought at first, too. But then I looked at the top of the story.
Wait. Maybe he's the actual father? And
fuck! I didn't even think of that!
And that's why he's so upset that, like, she's not paying attention to him.
Well,
and,
that
like,
adds
obviously they don't know.
That adds a new angle to the story, then, that I had not thought about. Of, like, this is his kid, and, like... Oh, fuck. Okay, I didn't think of that. What I was thinking was he's secretly in love with his best friend.
So, like, the mother or the father?
No, the guy. Because he's like, we've been inseparable since we were 18. I followed him. I went down for his daughter, not like... So there's no implication of the woman in this story, which given...
Okay, there's no implication.
He could have left it out. He could have left it out on purpose, like you said, because he might be the father.
Yeah, but his sexual orientation, does it seem like it might be homosexual?
Well, that's the thing. He never says one way or the other.
Okay.
So it's just like, I don't know.
All right, well, read Abby's response, and then...
All right. I'm sure what you're feeling isn't any different than what Sarah's parents are feeling right now. I agree she's probably going through a phase and just being a teenager. My advice is to give her some space, and when she finally pulls out of it, she will recognize how lucky she is to have a loving uncle. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you. Like, no, Abby. My response would have been, like, who are you in love with in this family?
Yeah, that's a pretty minimal response from an advice column.
Right? Like, he wrote, like, of course, what I'm looking at, he wrote, like, about, like, 4 solid paragraphs of, like, this is what I'm going through. And Abby just responds with, like, yeah, she's being a teenager.
Yeah. Do you,
like, no.
Question. So, we can write to Abby, right?
We can.
What is, does she reply through email, or does she post it on there?
I think it's both.
Like, because we could get a personal response from her.
Well, no, here, hold on. I'm clicking on the thing that says Contact Dear Abby. Dear readers, every letter I receive is carefully reviewed. However, because I receive a very large number of letters, I cannot answer everyone. Thank you for understanding. So, what we can do is we can contact her at her normal address, so we just write a letter and then send it to her. Or we write her an email through this long ass thing where we got to put our name, our daytime phone time, our nighttime phone, our email address, our street address, the city that we live in, the state that we live in, our zip code, our country, and our message.
Wait, what's the difference between the two?
If we just write a letter, that stuff's already included. And we don't have to put our phone number.
So if we write that, we need to put down all that information?
No, if we write to her, we just got to put down the P.O. box and shit.
Wait, do we have to send in, like, a legit letter, like pen and pencil?
Or we go through this little application process I'm looking at right now.
To send it through an email?
Yeah. Well, it's just like a message to her directly.
Can we send it to her from the Infinite Light Brigade email?
Yes.
All right, let's do that. We're going to cut away for a bit.
All right.
I'm just like what we did with the Beatles story. I'm going to write her an email, and we'll read it to you guys.
All right, we're taking a quick break, guys. And we're back, guys.
Alrighty, so we decided to write Abby an email. I got it up right now, and we're going to read it to you. And after we're finished reading it, we'll analyze it for you, because we got a little plot twist coming.
Exactly.
Alrighty, so the message goes. Dear Abby, hello. I will not be using my real name, so I put my name down as Abby. Please do not get it confused with your name. I am in distress and could not think of a better name. Recently, I have been dealing with a problem, and I need advice. I think I am in love with my best friend. I don't know when these feelings began to blossom, but the fact is they are here now, and they're not going anywhere. I have known this person near my whole life, and I look up to them in many ways. They have helped shape who I am in more ways than one, which I think is why I love them so much. I know they love me. They tell me this every night. But I don't think it is in the way I wish. There also comes this other problem. They are in a relationship. Actually, they're married. Happily married? Can't say. But sometimes I wish I could get between them like I used to when I had a nightmare. We have been slightly physical before. When I was younger, we used to take showers together. He would put my shampoo in my hair and teach me how to wash myself. Even at this age, I would just smile and let it happen. We have been spending a lot of time together lately, which thrills me. Usually most kids at my age would begin to pull away and be distant, but I find myself doing the opposite. Sometimes I skip hanging out with my friends just to spend it at home with him. We are going on vacation soon, but his wife is going to be there. The thing is, we have planned sometimes to be alone. Does this mean he likes me? And if so, should I tell my feelings about him? Please let me know if I should or move on. Thank you, other Abby. P.S. Just letting you know this isn't you again. All right, and that's the letter.
So, if you couldn't tell, there's a little something else wrong with this letter than someone being in love with their best friend who just so happens to be married.
Yeah, and the thing is, boy, this person's in distress because this is I'm gonna let you guys in on the secret. This is actually about their father.
Gasp.
Yeah, I know, and they can't go to this with anyone but Abby. By the way, I just clicked send to Dear Abby.
Oh, God.
All right, so we sent it. Yeah, basically our entire letter is about this son, codenamed Abby, who wants to fuck his father, but...
Like Mr. Hatcher?
Yeah, but doesn't want to kind of wants to get in the way of their mother. And they don't know how to do with it, so they're sending it to Abby.
So,
continue.
My hope is that this comes across Abby's desk and she's like, oh, wait. And instead of thinking like, oh, more kids trying to fuck with me, she's like, uh-oh, I got to really reach out and help these people. And then she like emails our account and finds out who we are. And then we get a call out, we get a shout out for being like, she's like, I won't shout out your name, but like, we'll put the picture of us on there in the Dear Abby page. Like, fuck you, Abby. Like, we'll take all the credit.
I would absolutely, if she replies, I'm going to be very happy.
Oh, are you kidding me? Same here.
Yep. So we'll let you guys know if her or whatever the fuck the Beatles guy name emails us back.
Response. Yeah, no, and I think if I read Dear Abby a lot, and if there's ever an interesting one, I'll bring it back to the show now that we kind of know. So it'll be a thing we spend a lot less time on, but just so you guys know, like, if there's a good one, I'll bring it to our attention. Yeah. But
actually, this gives me an idea that I want to do.
Yeah.
We can start this segment the next time, but we should open our own advice column or ask one of us or the both of us.
You're preaching to the choir because that's my dream. Ever since I've discovered Dear Abby, I've wanted to be her, just because I'll give real fucking advice. That's what we'll do. You bring me some letters or some shit, or you listeners write into us. I'll give you my honest opinion.
Yeah, well, even if it's real or if it's a joke, it doesn't matter. We'll answer it to the best of our ability. Our email is infinitelight@gmail.com. We'll leave it inside the description as well. Write to us. See if you think. I know we don't have a lot of subscribers right now, but hey, if you want some good advice, we'll let you know.
We'll let you in.
Oh my god. All right.
Man. So the Switch came out though this past week, and a lot of interesting rumors have come out about the Switch. The biggest one though, and one that I didn't understand, but it's a true rumor, is that the game cartridges taste gross.
Oh yeah, no, people have been filleting these Nintendo Switch cartridges, giving them a little taste, letting you know what to see. There's I know they did it on IGN and everything, but apparently, if you haven't heard, Nintendo actually made the cartridges taste like very bitter in order to keep kids from putting it inside their mouth. So they'd be like, hey, I'm a little kid, I'm gonna eat this. And then they'll be like, oh no, I don't want to eat this, this tastes bad. But ironically, it now has adults tasting it because they want to see if it's true. And I don't know, I mean...
Yeah, no, it's a weird thing where, like, I get, like, the point of, like, oh, like, we don't want kids to, like, do this. And I'm like, oh, that's very nice of you, Nintendo. Like, that's good. But in the same sense, I'm like, Why did that become a rumor that leaked?
I don't know.
Like,
I mean,
I don't, because I didn't know about that, so, like, I was just like, all right, cool, whatever. And then, like, all over my Facebook and all over the YouTube videos I watch, it's people licking these game cartridges.
is it gonna ruin? I guess if it's like technically meant to be in the mouth, or like, but it just tastes bad. Like, I suppose you can do that, but I
Yeah.
don't know. Should I do you want to talk about the sketch I was talking about? That I
Yeah,
wanna
we
do
can.
about this. Yeah, just because it isn't recorded, but I thought
Yeah.
of because well, I'll do a little information. We're starting to do a little bit of live action things.
Yes.
This is going to be something we're gonna make an update on, but because me and Hudson live in 2 different states, we are opening up the channel so it's not so vacant. We're gonna be doing a solo video each week, and
Yes.
then our podcast towards the end. So Hudson's time slots will be on Mondays, mine will be on Wednesdays, and then Friday will be
the day for
doing
us
that
together.
And I have my first live action sketch recorded, which is a makeup tutorial. So you're gonna keep an eye out for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but what I wanted to do for one of them was do something where I taste other Nintendo like discs and cartridges and see how they compare, and then probably put them in like a saute pan and like kind of put some spices on them and stuff.
Like, grill them up a little. Yeah.
Yeah, do a few things, see what happens, make sure that they don't like explode on me. And,
Yeah, exactly.
but yeah, just to kind of go along with the ridiculous thing people are doing and just putting this inside of their mouths.
Yeah. God.
That's one thing. I've never been tempted to put anything small or like a game cartridges in my mouth. And anytime I hear of a kid doing that, I'm like, God, you're fucking stupid. Like,
Well, I'm just like, why did you default to in my mouth?
well,
Like, as a kid, that wasn't my go-to thought. Where like, this is small enough to fit in my mouth. Given
guess
maybe
it's
when I was a
kind of,
baby, but
yeah, like it's like I forget. I think it's like I don't want to say Freudian stages, but like Freud's research. It's apparently like we have a sexual attraction or like a sexual asphyxiation at a younger age to doing things with our mouths like orally.
yeah.
And that's at a younger age. So I guess that would kind of explain it. Like, I don't remember doing anything like that, but I mean, so
Same
many
here.
babies do, you know?
Eat stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and like, Freudian also says that you kind of want to fuck your mother. So, I mean, according
we
to
don't.
us,
It's the
I mean,
dad.
we want to fuck our dad.
It's the dad is the one that is our problem.
He was just misgendering something, which is pretty shitty on Freud's part, but it's whatever, you know?
I mean, hey, he wasn't woke as fuck, so like it's fine.
Yeah, he just wasn't, like, I mean, and plus, and you got like 30 other ones you got to go into, so.
Oh yeah.
If you could fuck one of 30 genders, what would it be?
That's a good. I don't know them all. I should, but I don't.
Well,
I mean, I fucked females. So that one's kind of off the table because that's it's more of the same.
yeah, well, yeah. Is there anyone you'd want to try it out with the other one? Like maybe someone you're like, I don't know, like talk to every day or?
It's not you, Ethan. You can fuck right off. I do not want to have sex with you.
All right, so I just opened myself up on this podcast for nothing.
Yeah, now it's embarrassing as fuck that this is out there that you tried to fuck me and I wasn't having it.
Well, I extended the offer, which, by the way, is still on the table. Like,
Fuck you, no.
lower your expectations, asshole.
Oh yeah, you don't think a first date with me would be magical, you motherfucker? It'd be
We
the
went
best day of
bowling
your
together.
life.
We went bowling.
That doesn't count, you bitch. Other people were there. I was trying to have sex with my friends.
Oh, okay, so I'm just a coworker.
You were just there for the fucking appeal. To be like, look at this hot
Whatever.
young boy. Hey, Dave, get over here.
Ah, fuck off. You know what? You're a prude.
I'm the prude. Really?
I took you.
I
was
slept
gonna say
without
that.
my pants on in the room, and you were like, I'm going to keep my clothes on if that's cool. I'm like, I guess it is. So you lost 2 opportunities now. I
We
just
were in a
realized.
hot tub together. What the fuck? You're telling me you weren't at least like kind of attracted during that time?
No. I was
It
attracted
didn't
to
even
the hot
cross your
tub.
mind.
No,
Like, not at
actually.
all.
If we're getting weird and serious, then no, it didn't.
Why would this? Whatever, dude.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. But yeah,
back
Nintendo Switch cartridges, don't put them in your mouth.
Don't put them in your mouth. I've been trying to decide whether or not I want to get Breath of the Wild on the new Legend of Zelda game on the Wii U or just wait for the Switch. And me and Hudson were talking about this beforehand. I think I'm just going to get it on the Wii U because I've heard like there's no content differences. It's just kind of like graphically and audio differences, but like that's to be expected. But if I'm not missing out on any content, like it still looks really good on the Wii U, I'd rather just play it now than wait almost half a year when I can get the system, when it would be the only game I have for it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we talked about this. You're a bigger Zelda guy than I am, so for you, I can see the appeal of just being like, I own a Wii U. Let's just get it on Wii U. But for me, I guess it's the fact that, like, I know I'm going to get this console, so I'm like, like you are right, like, I am going to wait quite a while to get it. Like, I'm hoping to get it before Mario Odyssey, because that's one I really, really want to play. Yeah. But if I do, my thinking is like if I get it and like I can wait and like like you said though, if you really want it, you can sell it back to get and like just get the updated version, and like then you can play it in theory again and have a second adventure. But like I don't know, I guess just for me, it's like I know I'm gonna get the Switch eventually, and I know that's gonna be a game I'm gonna get because it's getting crazy amazing ratings and all this stuff. So I'm like,
apparently some people I don't know if it's true or not because I haven't played the game. But some people were getting mad, and they said that they were like paid positive reviews, and that Nintendo was telling people to do that in exchange for cold hard cash. I don't know if that's true or not. There's
I don't know about some
evidence.
The people that I've watched talk about the game and the Switch and all that, they were sent Switches for free.
Well, yeah, because that's called review copies. Like,
yeah.
That means how are you going to get people to buy your system if you don't send it to people that they trust or people whose jobs are to review this stuff beforehand?
And to tell you, and a lot of the reviews that I watched were very pro Zelda.
Yeah.
But for the console as is right now, they were very much of the opinion that you can wait. Mm-hmm. Wait to see, because I mean, all the review copies that were sent out, you couldn't get on the whatever their version of the social media thing is now, their friend list and all that. You couldn't get on that. They had no eShop at the time, so as of this weekend, everything's kind of being released and more information's coming out about it. But as of right now, the general consensus among a lot of the people that I listen to and watch were like, you can wait. Yeah. Like, just wait for a game to come out that you really want. And if Breath of the Wild is the only game you really want, which is, unfortunately, the only real game with a lot of substance, you can probably wait. Or get it on the Wii U.
I've avoided spoilers for the most part, but I heard, and you can skip this, that the biggest spoiler in Breath of the Wild is that it's in the same universe as the Zelda CDI games.
I know, it's crazy. I've been watching the Game Grumps play it, and it's uncanny.
Yeah, man.
It's uncanny.
They brought back the voice actors from it.
I mean, excuse me.
Is boring around here. No, the show and the CDI games are not the same thing. Don't fucking mess it up.
They're the same goddamn thing. They're
both
atrocious.
Light into my lair, you must die.
Oh my god. But yeah, no, it's crazy. Like I couldn't. That's a bold move for Nintendo. I hope it pays out. I mean, all the reviews are positive, so I mean, I guess we can see, but.
This is just a spiritual successor to the CDI games.
I mean, it makes sense. Those were their best sellers, and they, as much as Nintendo tries to bury it because it wasn't on a system that they made, I can see that.
I wish they'd make another one.
Really?
Well,
I guess if they made it.
Whenever I'm having a bad day, I just watch the cutscenes, and it makes me die laughing.
Actually, yeah, I would say
it's really funny.
If Nintendo got they'll never do it. They'll never do it. But if they did a Paper Mario-esque thing with Link and all those guys, and then they could make, jokes and, allusions to.
Oh, yeah, where, it makes a lot of kind of meta jokes about
the
Mario series.
Like, where Bowser's like, what do you mean I didn't capture the princess? Like, what do you mean someone else did that? Wait, that can happen? Shit like that. Like, I feel like that could work very well. Because, I mean, it's worked well in the Mario Luigi series and in the Paper Mario series. Both RPGs, of course, but it works very well.
While we're on the topic of Mario, I'm going to do a quick self-plug. I used to write some articles. I'm trying to get that started up again, but under the Infinite Light Brigade name. But
Yeah.
I wrote one about why Princess Peach is giving unrealistic expectations to royalty.
It's
And
so true.
if you guys want to check that, yeah, man, dude, where the fuck does she get off?
I don't know.
If you wanna check that out, I have a link to a lot of my articles inside my Twitter and my Facebook and stuff. So check those out. And if you like it, I'm trying to get started again. They're all comedy based. Don't think they're real unless I inform you that it's a little bit more serious. But
I think the only one that I read that was like a little more serious was a Pokemon Go.
I don't like those ones. Like
I thought it was all right.
Well, because I did one on Pokemon Go, and I did one on the new Ghostbusters, which my opinions have changed on both of those. But I don't know. I didn't really like doing
okay.
it
Oh, wait.
because-
Well, then on the show, we can cut this if something goes wrong. But what is your opinion now on the new Ghostbusters?
I mean, I still think it was better than the second one, but like the more I've thought about it, the more I was like, it really wasn't that good. Like, I don't know. Did it deserve to cause a shitstorm? No, but I don't know. It's kind of a dead topic, anyways. No one.
Oh yeah.
As predicted, no one gives a shit now.
Well, that was just the thing. But no, I mean, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was going to. I think we've talked about this, but like it was good. And then I saw the unrated edition, which is weird that they just didn't. It felt that was another case of self-correction.
What is there to be on? What is there to be on?
No. There was a lot of like we talked about last episode with Suicide Squad. There was a lot of self-correction on that movie, or better yet, studio correction to the media firestorm.
Kate McKinnon comes out as Hillary Clinton and Jeff Sessions.
Oh no.
They need
or
to
she sits as Kellyanne Conway and just sits on scenes.
Like, just fucking, like, God, that's one thing that annoys me about SNL. Like, they got some funny people on there, but it's like, they'll have a hit with, like, someone doing, like, a character, usually a political impersonation.
Yes.
And, like, when they used to do it, like, they would sprinkle it out. It's every fucking week now. And, like,
I gotta say, they've, at least, I mean, I get it because of the political climate and all that, but I just watched the new episode today. I guess I feel that, but at the same time, they have moved very heavily away from Alec Baldwin being on the show.
But now it's just another. Now it's just going to be fucking Kate McKinnon, and then they did the same thing with Melissa McCarthy.
I know, but they only did her for 2 episodes, which I actually greatly respect. Because I honestly was fully expecting after the shitstorm that he just went through that they were gonna bring him back, but they didn't, which I was actually kind of proud of.
I don't know. They did it with Larry David and Bernie Sanders. It just, I don't know. I hate when things get too self-reliant and they rely on it so much because they end up trending, and it's just like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like they're trying sometimes.
I guess I don't know. I can see both sides, but like I just like what you said though. They were trending in their eyes, and the executives. You know, if you're trending, regardless of what you did, most times.
But it's I hate that. I wouldn't want to be like that though. Like that's the mentality to get trending regardless of the quality. Like it shouldn't be like that. Like why wouldn't you want to have the actual merit and be like, hey, this is trending because it was actually genuinely funny, not because people will keep on going to it and you're relying on the same jokes over and over and over again because you're using the same character. It's no different than if they did Wayne's World 5 times in a row or if they did fucking Coneheads 5 times in a row.
They did that though.
Yeah, and it got annoying.
I know, but it needed that to die though. That's what I feel. Because
like give it some time.
They're not going to.
I know they're not, but it's just disappointing.
I guess.
Fucking fight me, Lorne Michaels. Or give me a job. I'm not going to argue with that.
Oh, shut up, Kevin Smith.
If you want to change it, I got to change it from the inside.
Yeah, right. He's gonna be like, all right, prick. Like, bye. Oh, God. We used to pretend on my old shows that that Alec Baldwin, weirdly enough, would listen to our show. I don't know why we thought that, but we'd always just make jokes to it. It's a fun aside. Thought I'd bring it up. I don't know why. I don't know why we picked Alec Baldwin either, too. It's a random pick back in the day, but whatever.
That's okay.
I mean, Mr. Conductor, you can't fault, come on, that's a perfect rendition of Mr. Conductor. Alec Baldwin.
Alrighty.
Yeah, no, so I guess the final thing I want to kind of talk about tonight is that we are going to start doing more stuff on our channel. And like you mentioned, you're going to be doing some live action stuff. I might.
Yeah, Yeah,
Ooh.
talk a little bit more about the stuff you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Just because I talked about my stuff, but
Oh, dude. It doesn't go. Trust me. Anyways,
no, I'm giving
no.
you permission to talk about your
Oh
stuff.
well, fuck
FYI.
you. I'm the older one, you bitch. Anyways,
Yeah, well,
the
I'm
important things that are happening,
more
unlike
mature.
dumbass makeup tutorials and fucking dumb shit, cool
Hey.
things will be happening.
Don't you dare insult it. When you see people wearing that makeup style when it comes out, you're gonna feel fucking left out.
You know what? If I ever see anyone else wear that makeup style, no, correction. If I see more than 5 people wearing that makeup style, because I know what will happen. If I say one person, you'll get somebody to do it. If I see more than 5 people wearing that, I will eat my words. Literally, I will cook words and eat them.
No. I'm gonna think of something. If I get more than 5 people to do it, you have to record a video of you doing it.
All right, fine. Game. That I
You're
will
promising?
accept it. I will accept your challenge, sir.
Alrighty.
Anyways, back into the original. So like he said, Wednesday he's gonna be doing his live action stuff. Mondays I might be bringing a couple podcasts. I might be bringing some Sunday sit down, like the raw audio that we did. Like obviously like the stuff with me and Ethan I'm gonna save because that's gonna be kind of more like just kind of on Friday stuff, and maybe we'll do an extra day of the two of us, but we'll see. But yeah, no. So on Monday I'm probably gonna be doing a reviewing show, some podcasts, and just stuff like that. So obviously, guys, if you're listening, please subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
I don't know why you haven't.
And on Tuesday, we're going to be bringing back a classic segment, Messin' with Lubert.
I do not know this segment. Oh,
Dude.
God. I'm mildly scared now. Who is Lubert, if you don't mind me asking?
He was the hotel lobby guy from iCarly.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know what? Whichever one of us is editing this, can you just put in a random dancing right now?
I'll do it. I'll do the dancing.
All right, here's the random dancing sound effect. And it's gone. Alrighty, continue.
All right, perfect. Anyways, so yeah, no, it's just subscribe to our channels. So I think that's gonna about do it for us today.
Yep. Nothing else you want to mention?
I'm gonna bring up our Twitters and stuff and all that, but go ahead with your things first.
All right, now it's my turn, so I'm going to bring up our Twitters. If you want to follow us on any of the social media, you can follow me at Ethan S. Hatfield on Twitter and Ethan_Stone_ on Twitter. But also, we have now officially made a Twitter for the show.
A real
Twitter? A real actual Twitter. So you can find us on Twitter at ILB Show and on Instagram at Infinite Light Brigade. We'll leave links to those inside the description.
Those are always down there for us. Basically, don't go to anything else of mine. Just follow my Instagram. That's where you're gonna see the most stuff. At Lightning Falcon.
Though I didn't. Can I put a link to your old Twitter with the egg where it's just
You can try.
complaining? I found it, so yeah.
I don't think. Once again, just so this is also recorded. I don't think the old Twitter. Is it Hudson M Deraps or Hudson D Hudson D. I don't know. There's an old Twitter that I'm pretty sure a friend made for me, and there it's only 3 posts, and all
whichever
of them are about
Hudson
science
it
class.
is, whichever Hudson it is, you're getting a shout out.
Exactly. I know it's me, but I believe it was. I told my friend things to put on the Twitter, and he's like, "I can't believe you don't have a Twitter." This is in 2010, when Twitter was literally nothing, nothing that it is now. I guess that I use it for.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. But you can follow me there on Instagram at Lightning Falcon. Same thing on Twitter at Lightning Falcon.
And you can find us on MySpace at Infinite Light Brigade.
We'll put you in our top 8 if you follow back. Follow for follow.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll make a MySpace for this. If you guys want the first
We'll
8 to follow, we'll
one.
put you in our top. I promise you, I will not be posting on it, but I will give you inside our top 8.
I never had a MySpace. I'm in it to win it.
Alrighty, we'll let you know when our MySpace is up.
Yeah, no, that if you want to listen to me and any of my other shows, WRGY, and follow me on all the other things. I do a show every Friday and Saturday at 9, which is the Indie Informant. Just play some good indie tunes, having some fun. We're starting another theme month pretty soon. I'm pretty sure we're going to continue on we're going to do a redo of some old shows that I didn't think were that good, a.k.a. they were shitty and I was young and I wrote them down and sounded like a robot. The Sunday sit-down will be taking kind of a temporary break, but we're still going to be playing every Sunday at 5.
Oh, dang, man.
I know it's sad, but I'll give you guys news on why that's stopping if you give a shit.
That's actually kind of exciting.
It actually is, but like I said, I don't think legally I can put it out there, but
Whoa.
I'll find out Wednesday. Then I'll put
Yep.
a little thing. But yeah, no. So listen to those shows. And once again, thank you guys for listening.
And and also just a quick thing. I do a webcam show on Pornhub every Thursday towards 7 p.m. You can find me on there at Stone Harding. That is my name.
It's pretty good.
I'm
not
very
gonna lie.
down on the ranks, but I would appreciate it if you guys could.
Come on, guys, bring him
do
up
that,
there.
yeah.
He's working his hardest.
Honestly, yeah. Well,
Look
now I
at
gotta make a. So now we're gonna have a
MySpace
Pornhub
and
account
a
on
Pornhub
Pornhub.
account. I just say we put these videos on Pornhub.
All right,
can.
guys, that's gonna do it for the.
All right, that's
For
going
the
to do it for this
podcast.
episode of Infinite Light Brigade. Once again, I am
All
Hudson
right,
Durap.
thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you.
Bye.
Wait, Hudson,
Fucking A.
can you add one more random dancing?
I don't know if it's in the budget.
Yes, it is. Here it is. Bye.
I'm going to cut out that yes part. I'm just going to put it up there, and it's going to end the video.
All right.